I had inherited somewhere inside me from Eastern teachings the notion that consciousness is neutral. It's entirely neutral. And there may be some kind of figment of truth to that, but my sense is that that isn't entirely correct. And what I realize is that when I tune in to that void, that emptiness inside me, that there is a secret texture to consciousness. It's not empty entirely. It is empty, but there's a quivering, there is a flavor, there is a patina, there is a subtle nuance that you can pick up in the field. And that nuance, that texture, is affability. It's friendliness. It isn't entirely neutral. There's caring in friendliness. You know, it's subtle. It has a slight smile. It has a glint in its eye. It has a welcoming quality. It has an agenda. That agenda to me is love. So consciousness is love. That was my insight. Because love isn't neutral. There's a welcome. It feels warm. So it was a beautiful revelation that swept through my heart, a remembering, if you like, that friendliness is the nature of the divine. We don't live in an uncaring universe. You know, the universal goddess or the great divine mother may leave us with all the freedom to find our own way and to make our own mistakes. But when we go towards her, she welcomes us with open arms and to sit on her lap. It's not like there's not anything there. So it's very subtle, this point. There's a welcome behind everything, inside everything. And so when you sit in your everyday life or you look at the world and you think of the problems of the world and the difficulties and the crisis and war and all these things, I want us to remember this, that even though we're given absolute freedom to learn from our mistakes, behind everything, when we get back to the source, to the silence within, there is a welcome. And it has warmth, it has radiance, it has forgiveness, it has deep love, deep care. It's the welcoming friendliness of consciousness. That's the agenda, that's the secret agenda of the universe. If it were devoid of that, I don't think anything would exist, because it would have just fallen away into chaos. But because that's there, because the balance is always slightly tipped, not neutral, we can only eventually ascend and transcend. And that's the nature of this universe in which we live. It's a deeply loving universe. But that love is buried very subtly, even though it's everywhere, in every atom and subatom and every void space that isn't really empty. It's actually filled with love. I'd like us to remember this, when we look out at the world and drop inside sometimes and just go in and allow your inner reality to just draw you into that quiet space. And there you will meet a welcome, friendly embrace inside the loving heart of the universe.